Buddy, sorry about that. I started it a little late today. We had a little technical difficulties there at the beginning of the stream. We've got everything right. I'm not sure where we're at this week with the LWF arena, but wherever it is that we are, we're going to bring you the best in E-Fed wrestling action. Oh, again, I do apologize. It's been quite a day here at Chateau de la Fleur, and we're just trying to get everything back in order and get you a great episode of LWF Saturday night. Thank you, Gunman, for coming by. You missed the technical difficulties earlier in the stream, but we are here now, and we are live. And now let's see if we can get everything where it needs to be. Here we go. Here's our first match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan. Weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam!
Rob Van Dam, everybody. Rob Van Dam had a huge win last week against, oh Jesus, that was against Stone Cold Steve Austin and Crusher.
Weighing in at 239 pounds, America's sweetheart, Magnum TA!
Sorry, folks, I'm dealing with old studio skunk here. There we go. Now, here we go. Magnum TA versus RVD. RVD coming off a big win at LWF Mud Show, in which he defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin and Crusher in a triple threat match. And now, here he looks to take on Magnum TA, trying to climb his way up into the #1 contender position for the LWF United States Championship. That championship will be on the line later on tonight in our main event. But for right now, Rob Van Dam taking it to Magnum TA, but Magnum kicks out of the springboard moonsault. Now Rob Van Dam up to the top rope. It's like he's waiting for Magnum to get back up. Hope everyone's doing okay today. Had to deal with a unwanted user in the chat, so I apologize to everybody. I know that that's something that everyone has to deal with from time to time, but I'm still learning the ropes with stuff like that. Fortunately, my little E-Fed here has been small enough that I haven't had too many of those. But now as the LWF gets bigger and bigger as we on our continuing mission to bring the best E-Fed wrestling and a classic old school territory style right into your computer screen, we have had to deal with spams and bots and and all other sorts of mischievous beings and things. RVD now with a series of big clotheslines and a beautiful crescent kick to Magnum TA. 1, 2, not enough to put Magnum TA away. Again, thanks Gunman for showing up. I'm not sure who else is here. Oh, it looks like D-Rod might be somewhere hanging around, lurking. There he goes for that springboard moonsault again, but this time he misses. Magnum brings him up. Big clothesline by Magnum. Takes him down, and now Magnum dragging RVD into the middle of the ring. Here he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and RVD kicks out. Got an exciting series of matches for you here. Lots of people looking to make a name for themselves and work themselves up the ladder to get to that #1 contender position for LWF Spring Slam, which will happen sometime in the month of March. Spring Slam just 5 weeks away. Well, 4 weeks away, I guess, technically. Either way, it will be here before you know it. RVD catching Magnum TA as he comes off the top rope now, jumping up and down, posing for the crowd. Magnum takes advantage with a nice side suplex. But RVD counters that. I'll tell you, this has been a very back and forth match. Both RVD and Magnum have laid in some heavy artillery thus far. And now RVD going to the top rope. Looks like he's going to go for the moonsault off the top rope. Beautiful moonsault for RVD off the top, going back up again. I guess he thought that wasn't enough. Now there it is, the 5-star frog splash. Goes for the pin here. 1, 2, 3, and RVD, Rob Van Dam, defeats Magnum TA in a short but hard-hitting match here to open tonight's show. There's the missed moonsault. That big clothesline there by Magnum TA. Beautiful move, but not enough. Had to drag RVD around for a while, and not enough to get the pin.
Here is your winner, Rob Van Dam.
So Rob Van Dam continues to build momentum, coming off his big win at LWF Mud Show. Lots of fallout tonight from LWF Mud Show, including the formation of a brand new tag team that we will get to in a bit, just after this match, which will be for the LWF Television Championship. Now, as we know, in a very controversial manner, the championship was won by Kira Love, but it is rumored. Now, nothing has been proven, but there has been grumblings in the back that title win was due to a misappropriation of funds, shall we speak, that were supposed to go towards the promotion and venue and ring for LWF, what turned out to be LWF Mud Show. So Kira in a little bit of hot water at the moment, but being in hot water, champ is still a champ, and we're going to see her first title defense tonight.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed World Television Championship.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Warren D. Fantasmo, the WWC Cruiserweight Champion, will be taking on Kira Love, the LWF Television Champion. Here in, as the announcer said, a champions versus champions match. Warren D. Fantasmo, that Cruiserweight Championship, the first championship he's ever held, but he looks to add another one here tonight as he takes on Kira Love. As we said earlier, Kira Love, the controversial winner of a very, in a very suspicious manner, of the 8-man ladder match for the then vacant television championship. And Kira went up the ladder, and everyone just stopped in their tracks and watched her take the LWF championship for herself, leading many to believe that she may have paid off her competitors in order to get her third television title reign. Being that none of that can be proven and is purely speculation, she is still the LWF television champion. Unlike here, because here at the LWF, we don't just take championships away for no good reason. And certainly there's no provable reason.
Introducing the challenger from Gomez, Palacio de Rando, Mexico, weighing in at 176 pounds, Warren the Luchador. And introducing the champion from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 239 pounds, he is the undisputed World Television Champion, Kenny Love.
Wait, did she change her name to Kenny Love? Like Kenny Omega? There it is, the television championship of the LWF. And here comes the bell. Big championship match. Kira Love coming out with some big kicks to Warren D. Fantasmo. Now kicks to the face. Warren stunned a little bit, knocked back. Kira Love coming out like a house on fire, or a house of fire here in the beginning. Big suplex by Kira Love from the electric chair position, dropped him down, and then a German suplex. Only a 1 count there. Gonna have to do a little bit more to keep Warren D. Fantasmo down, but Kira Love apparently on the warpath tonight. Here comes Warren D. Fantasmo with a great, beautiful looking neck breaker. Now has Kira Love snapmare right where he wants her. Now goes to work on those legs. Of course, we know Warren D. Fantasmo loves to use the sharpshooter, and also a big elbow off of that second rope. But Kira really taking it to Warren D. Fantasmo, handing out hits to the head like she was A-Rod. Here's a little WWC joke for you there, as now Warren going back to work on Kira Love. Just any limb he can get a hold of, he's twisting and bending, going to work on. There he goes up for the second rope. Big fist right from the second rope. Crusher is here in the chat. Welcome, Crusher. You have a big match tonight here in our the second to last match of the show, as Warren D. Fantasmo with a series of clotheslines here, taking down Kira Love. Nice leg sweep from behind, and now Warren fired up in front of this capacity crowd here at the LWF arena. Warren now with a nice power slam, scoop slam, sorry, but misses with a double axe handle. Still keeps the advantage. Fireman's carry takedown. Picks Kira up, but Kira with a headbutt changes the complexion of the match entirely. Now goes with a drop toe hold, now into a modified STF. Trying to get Warren DeFantasmo to submit. Not sure you're going to get him to submit as he breaks the hold with a back elbow, sends Kira flying back into the middle of the ring. Warren, big strikes, but oh, there's another running knee by Kira Love. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, not enough as Warren DeFantasmo kicks out. My day was pretty good, Crusher. Hope yours was good as well. I did some driving for DoorDash today. There's the that drop toe hold into the SCF. Well, modified STF. And now Kira still looking to get the win here, but not keeping her her foot on the pedal as she stops to play to the crowd. Elbow off the top rope. Let's see if it's enough. 1, 2, 3, and it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Kira Love successfully defends her title against Warren DeFantasmo in what was yet again not a super long match, but very hard hitting, very back and forth. D-Rod, the champ is here. The LWF World Champion, D-Rod, is in the chat. D-Rod, of course, winning the championship from Jerry the King Lawler at the LWF Mud Show pay-per-view. As we see Kira Love there with the big elbow. And that was the end of Warren DeFantasmo.
Here is your winner, and still undisputed World Television Champion, Kitty Love.
What is Kira Love doing? Kira Love having some sort of weird post-match interaction with Warren DeFantasmo. If I were Warren, I'd be more than a little creeped out right now. You just had a hard-hitting match with someone, and now they're rubbing the side of your face. Very odd actions here by the person in the trash bag, Kira Love. My goodness. That was not what I don't think anybody expected that after the match. Jesus, give you the heebie-jeebies. Anyway, on to our next match. This is going to be a tag team match featuring a brand new tag team to the tag team division. Just put together a few days ago, but let's hope they can work together. As they are going up against two men who have been a tag team for a long time. One might even say since birth. Just got done work. Good for you, Crusher. I said I started doing DoorDash today. It was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, Gunman. I mean, I'm not necessarily sorry or... Well, I am sorry. That's a shitty way to not have to work. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Mulkeys. The Mulkey brothers, Bill Mulkey and Randy Mulkey, coming down to the ring. The Mulkeys had a huge victory over the tag team of Third Gunman and Wick Vaya at the Mud Show pay-per-view in an Iron Tables match in which they won 2-1. over their competitors. Wig Vaya going through 2 tables that night. And here comes the brand new tag team. First time that's Dr. Bob, the WW. What is Dr. Bob and Third Gunman? Power and Glory. What is this? These two have been at each other's throats before. They butted heads the very first time they were in the same company together. And now, in a tag team, Dr. Bob, the WWC United States Champion, lost his LWF Heavyweight Championship, but still the WWC Champion, Third Gunman, one time a #1 contender, fought The Undertaker tooth and nail for almost 3 months. But now Bill Mulkey going after Third Gunman. Mulkey taking Gunman to task here early in this match. Now dragging him over to his brother Randy. Randy, or Bill, up on top of Third Gunman. Gunman throws him off. And now, wait, Mulkey gets the better of him. Backbreaker by Mulkey. Goes for a pin here on Gunman. Will this be not? Doesn't even get a 1 count. Third Gunman kicks out. Beautiful reverse Meteora. And now Gunman tags in Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob goes for the stump. There's a 1-man flapjack by Dr. Bob going for the pin here. 1, 2, not enough to put Bill Mulkey away. But a 2 count is closer than anybody's gotten thus far in this match. Dr. Bob, good tag team strategy. Keep the fresh man in. Third Gunman taking a little time. Getting a little breather as he goes after Bill Mulkey. Now just laying right hands right into the forehead of the younger Mulkey brother. And slamming the back of his head into the canvas. 1, 2, no, not enough still to put the Mulkeys away. Oh, big chop by Gunman. Mulkey just kind of runs into Gunman and he falls down. Here comes Randy Mulkey, the bigger of the 2 brothers. Just, as you could say, maybe barely the bigger of the 2 brothers. As Gunman gets thrown over the top rope and to the outside, Randy Mulkey just kind of staring at him. Gunman back up, walking around back towards his corner, keeping Randy Mulkey in his corner, even if it's on the outside of the ring. Oh, reverse scoop slam. And now he's got that looks like a rear naked choke in on Randy Mulkey. Not going to do a lot of good on the outside of the ring there. He needs to get him back inside. And now, Randy Mulkey back inside. Over near Dr. Bob, Third Gunman coming back towards the ring here. Using the ring to his advantage. Getting Randy Mulkey down. Now it looks like he's going over. Is he going to tag in Dr. Bob? Gets a couple of quick moves in. There's a nice knee to the face as he just drags Randy Mulkey further into his corner. Now continues to pound the side of Randy Mulkey's face with his fists. And a slap there at the end just for good measure. Third Gunman very ruthless tonight. Probably very upset about the loss that he suffered with Wick to the Mulkeys at the pay-per-view. Randy now going to work on Third Gunman. Oh, big backdrop by Randy Mulkey. Goes over and tags Bill Mulkey in. Got to think leaving third gunman over there on that side of the ring might not be the brightest idea, as he is very close to his partner, Dr. Bob. There's an abdominal stretch by Randy Mulkey. Dr. Bob in very quickly to break it up. Barely even has to take a second, and now throws Randy Mulkey over the top rope. There's the basement missile drop kick right to the side of Bill Mulkey's face. And now third gunman going up to the top rope. Are we going to see it? Is this going to be it? He misses with the big elbow. Bill Mulkey now with the airplane spin to third gunman. And now reverses it. Bill Mulkey pulling out a really old school move there, but can't capitalize. Much too dizzy. There he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Not enough as third gunman kicks out, but that was a little too close for comfort for both gunman and Dr. Bob. Mulkey Mania running wild here in the LWF arena tonight. Here in, I don't know, let's say Oklahoma City. Now, there we go. Lifted him up. Oh, there it is. I can't remember what he calls that move, but that is devastating. And now third gunman back in. Was in control. There we go. Kicks the leg out from Bill Mulkey. Oh, face buster. 1, 2, not enough. Third gunman in control here. Dr. Bob had very little to do in this match so far. Oh, geez. There it is. Oh, the necessary recess, but not enough to put Randy Mulkey away. Oh, the cease and desist. That's got to be all that there is. I'm not sure what any of these moves are called, Gunman. I'm sorry, but you're calling them. Here we go. 1. Dr. Bob right in there to break it up at a 1 count. Dr. Bob now in there with Randy Mulkey. Dr. Bob, not the legal man, but creates enough of a opportunity. There's a modified skull-crushing finale, as now he goes up to the top rope. Big frog splash off the top rope is third gunman. And there's the big elbow off the top from third gunman to Randy Mulkey, but Bill Mulkey looks like he's going to come in and break it up. A little close to Bill Mulkey's corner there. Now Bill tossed to the outside. Dr. Bob comes in. Dr. Bob, the freshest man in this contest thus far, with a neck breaker. Going after Randy Mulkey here off the neck breaker. 1, 2, not enough. Here Bob lifted Randy Mulkey up. Goes for a kick to the gut, gets caught in a leg whip by Randy Mulkey. Bill Mulkey now coming in. Bill Mulkey with a choke on Dr. Bob, a blatant choke right there, and a huge punch right to the gut by Bill Mulkey. As the Mulkeys now in control of this match again. No, Dr. Bob to his feet. There's an abdominal stretch to Dr. Bob by Randy Mulkey. Bill Mulkey coming in. Looks like he's going to try and cut off third gunman, but Dr. Bob hip tosses his way out of it. It would have been a much more competitive match than we thought it was going to be, but Dr. Bob now putting it to the Mulkeys. And now Randy Mulkey sent to the outside. Third gunman down on the ground, trying to attack him. Well, the referee's back was turned. Good tag team wrestling there by the doctor and the lawyer. There's a basement DDT to Randy Mulkey as Dr. Bob celebrates for the crowd. I guess he was trying to run Mulkey into the steps there. Now goes inside. Well, let Randy Mulkey get himself a count out, I guess, unless he can get back in the ring. There comes Randy Mulkey. Big left hand by Dr. Bob. Now a series of knife edge chops. Dr. Bob just going wild on Randy Mulkey now. And a big kick right to the center of the chest. Here comes, oh, nice neck breaker combo by Dr. Bob as he now tags in. No, it looks like he was going to tag in Gunman. I don't know if he just went over there to show off or what. Oh, running neck breaker by Dr. Bob, and now looks like he's going for the figure 4 leg lock. And we have it, Bill Mulkey in the figure 4 leg lock. Is he going to tap out? Will he tap out to this move that's put numerous superstars away over the years? Handed down to Dr. Bob by the one and only Ric Flair. Mulkey now reverses the pressure as Dr. Bob has to let it go. There's a choke by, once again, Mulkey just choking Dr. Bob right in front of the referee. Now putting Dr. Bob through his paces is Bill Mulkey. Sent to the ropes. Dr. Bob misses the big kick. Hits him with one there. There's another basement DDT to Bill Mulkey. Goes for the pin, one. And no, Randy comes in to break it up. This tag team match much more competitive than any of us, I think, thought it would be, as Dr. Bob just dumps Randy Mulkey to the outside. Now, third gunman. There it is. 2, 3, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Power and Glory pick up their first win in what was an uncharacteristically hard-fought match against the Mulkeys. Gunman and Bob got in a lot of good offense, but the Mulkeys just would not fade away. But the brand new tag team, Power and Glory, trying to make a statement here in the tag team division. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Bob and Third Gunman taking a run at those tag team championships that Mustache Mountain have held on to for so long. We'll see if they can get to the number 1 contendership by the next pay-per-view. One would like to hope, given the record of the two in the LWF, but you know, you never know what's going to happen. 2K is going to 2K. But now we have a rematch from several pay-per-views ago. As we have the one and only Ric Flair taking on a former number 1 contender. Don't forget about the Midnight Express as well. Yeah, the Step Brothers of Destruction, the former Mullet Express, now the Southern Express. and in the Midnight Express. All of them stand in power and glory's way of the tag team champions, but it certainly would be nice for someone to get those titles off of Mustache Mountain. They have held them for quite some time. And here's the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, the one and only 17-time world champion, former LWF heavyweight champion, or LWF heavyweight champion, LWF champion, whatever you want to call it. And here comes his opponent. I'll spring your slam. Yes, D-Rod will be defending his championship at Spring Slam, but against who is the big question. All the divisions completely up for grabs at the moment. Who can get their momentum? Who can work their way to the top? Who will earn that #1 contendership to take on the champion at our next pay-per-view? We're going to see. But Crusher, a big obstacle in his way. Well, as it were, a big obstacle in Ric Flair's way, as Crusher is still ranked ahead of Ric Flair in the standings. And here comes Flair and Crusher. And there's the bell. Crusher with a nice back chop. Collar and elbow tie-up. Crusher with a tombstone pile driver right out of the gate to Ric Flair. That's probably not going to be enough to put Flair away, but boy, that's going to sting the rest of the match. Whether it's his neck or the crown of his head. Flair, of course, we know has back problems. The crowd not happy with Crusher at the moment. Still upset about him turning his back on the fans when he was the Intercontinental Champion. Ew. There's that big roundhouse right hand by Crusher, who has been in control of Ric Flair this whole match. And now Flair escapes from looked like it was going to be a sidewalk slam. Crusher in the chat saying this will be an easy win. I don't know. Never discount the Nature Boy. Right now. Oh, Nature Boy just driving home. Just a 1 count. As Nature Boy now, it looks like he's going to go up to the top rope. I don't think I've ever seen this work out well for Nature Boy, but there he goes. There's the knee from the top rope right to the crown of, or the forehead of Crusher. There it is again. The Nature Boy. Going to work on Crusher now. Like he's going to go for that delayed suplex again. There it is. Crusher gets out of it. Oh, but not enough. As now Nature Boy with a kick to the side of the head. I don't think I've ever seen Nature Boy kick that high up. And now a pile driver to Crusher. Nature Boy going to drag Crusher into the middle of the ring here. The crowd does not know who to cheer for, as neither man has been a fan favorite as of late. Nature Boy a little upset the pile driver did not put Crusher away. Nature Boy going for his patented figure 4 leg lock. Crusher waving away at it. Gets his hand to the rope. Nature Boy falls flat on his face. It goes to kick Crusher. It completely misses. Tries to play it off like he meant to do it. It now stretches out the arm. Nature Boy now going for the pin. 1, 2, not 3, and that's it. Nature Boy Ric Flair puts away Crusher in rather decisive fashion. That was something else. Okay, Crusher. Have you ever seen a Ric Flair match? That was the patented Flair flop. And there we go. There's the stretch out of the arm.
Here is your winner, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Can't believe that. That was not what I expected from Crusher. Crusher was a world beater just maybe like a month or two ago, and that was a little, I don't know, I would say a little disheartening, I guess. I expected Crusher to have a better showing in that match. But it is what it is, and sorry. It is what it is. And now we move on to our next match, as you know we have to. Can't dwell on the past. And now for the United States Championship match. Both men who earned their shot via the television title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Heavyweight Championship.
Rando just coming off of 5 consecutive successful defenses of the television title, earned himself an automatic United States title match, and has called his shot. He had the option to make it a triple threat at the pay-per-view at LWF Mud Show, but chose to save his title opportunity till tonight. So he will be taking on the new champion. Could be a very, very short reign for Brad Armstrong. At least it would be if Rando were to have his way. That's such a pretty belt. And as now the champion, the brand new United States champion, Brad Armstrong, makes his way to the ring. Of course, Brad Armstrong defeating Dr. Bob at LWF Mud Show. Dr. Bob foregoing his automatic rematch to pursue the tag team titles along with Third Gunman. So now here we have Rando versus Brad Armstrong for the number 2 belt in the company. There it is.
Introducing the challenger from Limbo, weighing in at 163 pounds, X. And introducing the champion from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 232 pounds. He is the United States Heavyweight Champion, Brad Armstrong.
Brad Armstrong not really wanting to give that belt up. He's only had it for a little less than a week. I'm sure he would like to retain it here. Rando, though, coming in with tons of momentum after his excellent run as television champion. And here we go. Brad, of course, much more powerful than Rando. Rando going to have to use his speed and quickness, as Brad Armstrong will seek to use his power game here, though Brad much quicker than you would think for his size. Very agile for a bigger guy. There you see that second rope drop kick right there really sent Rando for a little ride about halfway across the ring. And there's the springboard crossbody by Brad Armstrong, and the knee right to the head. That might have split Rando open. As Brad Armstrong goes for the pin, one, not enough. Rando still down on the canvas. Still getting worked over by Brad Armstrong. Waiting. You got to think Rando's got to be waiting for something here, as he has gotten zero offense in this match. I know Rando likes to wait for an opening and then pelt you with strikes and fast maneuvers, but that didn't work there at all. It was almost a drop cutter, or I'm not even sure what you would call that. A pop-up? Why even it's a pop-up cutter? There's a crossbody off of the top one, or splash, I guess. Only a 1 count. A big boot right to the back of Rando. Rando, very little offense in this match. Goes behind, now kicks away at the leg. Trying to get a little something going here. Now there's those Muay Thai knees right to the chest and abdomen of Brad Armstrong. There's a dragon screw leg whip from Armstrong. Puts Rando back down on the canvas. Another big kick right to the back. Working that back over. Of course, that's the area most affected by that Russian leg sweep that he likes to use, the back and the neck. That shoulder area. And now he just punches Rando in the face, punching that open wound. There's now Brad Armstrong. There it is. The Russian leg sweep by Brad Armstrong, and that's got to be it. Rando's got to be done here. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Thanks for coming, Rando. You can pick up your teeth at the checkout mark, at the pay desk. Good Lord, what a one-sided match for a title match between Brad Armstrong and Rando, as Rando just completely whiffs on that United States Championship opportunity.
Here is your winner, and still United States Heavyweight Champion, Brad Armstrong.
There you have it. Brad Armstrong, still United States champion. Kira, still television champion. Brand new tag team power and glory. And Crusher with a huge defeat or a huge loss. Rob Van Dam with a huge win. That's our show for tonight. Hope everybody has a great evening. And we will see you next week on LWF next Saturday. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. Anyway, we will see you later. And in the words of my good friend Arn Anderson, it's been your pleasure. Good night.